A suspect is behind bars and is accused of fatally shooting a man in Thomaston, Georgia on Saturday afternoon. At 1:56 p.m. on the 16th of February, authorities responded to Avenue G, near G Circle, and reports of shots fired. When officers arrived, they found a man in a critical condition with 2 gunshot wounds. The victim, later identified as 21-year-old Delonzo Allen, was taken to the hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries. During a homicide investigation of the incident, police identified Samuel Sims Jr. as the suspect, and he was taken in for questioning. He was charged with malice murder and criminal street gang activity, and he's held at the Thomaston County Jail. Authorities said that additional charges are possible pending further investigation. Authorities are investigating a murder-suicide in Greensboro, North Carolina that happened on Saturday morning. At 5:47 a.m. on the 18th of February, authorities responded to the 900 block of Alanthus Street after receiving a report of an aggravated assault. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a couple inside a car dead from gunshot wounds. Police said that 31-year-old Tevin Jolie fatally shot his girlfriend, 34-year-old Ravat Robinson, before turning the gun on himself. Ravat was killed 2 days after her 34th birthday. She's survived by 7 children. The investigation is active and ongoing. No further information is available at this time. 33-year-old Brendan Posty is behind bars and is accused of killing his 25-year-old sister Cassidy Snow in Ventura County early Friday morning. At 1:12 a.m. on the 17th of February, authorities responded to a home at 112 Sandra Court in Newbury Park, California, on a report of an assault with a deadly weapon. When deputies arrived, they found Cassidy unresponsive with a gunshot wound inside the residence and was declared dead at the scene. Deputies spoke with Brendan and other family members who lived at the house and were told that Brendan had shot his sister. Authorities said that Brendan was a US combat veteran who may have been dealing with mental health issues at the time. He was taken into custody without incident. A search warrant was executed at the home and a firearm was recovered. Neighbours said that they were shocked to learn of the shooting as the siblings appeared to be close. Brendan is charged with murder and he's held at the Ventura County Jail on a $2 million bail. The motive in the shooting is unclear as the investigation into the matter continues. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is looking at a case after deputies shot a man who allegedly fatally shot his wife in Covington, Georgia Sunday night. At 6:22 p.m. on the 19th of February, authorities were called to a home at 97 Livingston Lane on a report of a stolen vehicle. When deputies arrived at the property, they were met by 57-year-old Joe Hobson standing in the driveway holding a gun. During the incident, Joe said that he shot his wife. Deputies told Joe to drop his gun several times, but after he refused to comply, they shot him. Deputies then searched the house and found his wife, 49-year-old Alina Hobson, laying on the ground in the yard on the side of the house. Joe and his wife were taken to the hospital for treatment. However, Alina was pronounced dead on arrival, while Joe remains in a critical condition. No officers were injured during the ordeal. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation will conduct an independent investigation of the officer-involved shooting and the homicide. Charges against Joe are pending. Once completed, the case will be turned over to the Newton County District Attorney's Office for review. Clayton County Police are searching for the suspect responsible for the fatal shooting of a woman in Jonesboro, Georgia on Sunday night. At 10:22 p.m. on the 19th of February, authorities responded to the 8300 block of Kendrick Road on reports of a person shot. When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered the victim, identified as 34-year-old Aisha Reed, inside a vehicle with multiple gunshot wounds. She was rushed to a local hospital in a critical condition, but died shortly thereafter. Authorities said that Aisha had engaged in a verbal argument with 32-year-old Hashim Michello Jordan when it escalated to gunfire. Police said that the suspect fled the location prior to the officers arriving at the scene. Hashim is wanted by police. He's accused of malice murder and possession of a weapon during a commission of a crime. Anyone who knows of Hashim's whereabouts is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. The investigation into the matter continues.